what was really coming to me, Alan, I was talking to him up on Facebook, the Book of Face, as I call it, and he said this, he wanted me to come here for the Assumption and to celebrate that today. And he said, could you maybe write something in terms of Mary? And I didn't really have any raps about Mary, so on my drive over here, I didn't text and drive, but I wrote and drove. So I know they don't tell you not to do that, right? So this is something I just wrote on my drive over from the D that was kind of inspired, I got inspired. So, Virgin Mary, quite contrary to popular belief, this is how your garden grows. Through me and he and she and we and everyone at this show. From those in the front row to those on their tiptoes, with every prayer and every bead touched, we seek to add a rose. At the base of your feet, up high there in heaven, but that's only one way to build the kingdom, this garden. Yet it's no secret, and outside of prayer alone, we look to create like you did by going to AutoZone and Home Depot and Lowe's to get the parts that we need, that we may serve those around us with humility and speed. And as we read your last words, you say, do whatever he tells you, you insist. So we will, as mechanics, as carpenters, as musicians, and artists. You were only 14 or 15 when Gabriel gave you the news. I can only imagine how hard it had to be for you to choose. But you said yes to Elizabeth and him and all mankind. You multiplied the children while Christ multiplied the wine. And fish in the loaves, Bethlehem, the bread of life. We shall no longer hunger. You were part of the price. Helpless, looking on, but trusting nonetheless. You were the perfect disciple that was called to be since Genesis. And it had to be after Eve ate the Granny Smith. Through you, mother of all, you raised Christ Jesus. And for that we say, Hail Mary, full of amazing grace. You are the highest honor of our entire human race. Untouched by sin, you will always serve as a symbol for hope. And while we celebrate your Assumption, we are inspired to look even closer at the words your son wrote. That's just a little something that I came up with today that the Lord touched on my heart.